Hey there everyone. I'm out here playing with a light, a little small light that I modified, and it got me thinking that hey, this thing, it's okay. I mean, I could do better obviously, but again, this is just a regular unbranded triple LED light, so I modified it. I'm out here playing, I'm like, you know what? I need to start doing this again. I need to start bringing back my YouTube channel and actually focus on my YouTube channel with doing reviews and builds and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this camera around because I'm on my cell phone right now, and I'm going to flip the camera around so we're facing out here, so you guys show you guys the light itself, give some info on the light, and then have a little talk with you guys to explain some few things. Okay, so hold on. All right, guys, camera flipped over. I'm going to show you guys the build I'm playing with right now. This is, I have no idea what this is, to be honest with you. But anyways, I put 3 SST40s in there. It's got a smooth reflector. Now when I took the LEDs out, took the board off, the MCPCB, I was able to go inside there and remove the components of the driver out. And I put a 20mm driver in here that runs off a switch. I'm not quite sure if it's a FET driver or what it was, but it does crank out the lumens, so it's working pretty good. Now it does step down periodically on its own. I'm not quite sure if the MCPC or the actual driver is too close to the MCPCB and causing it to heat up really quick and kick down, or I actually had the temperature set down a little low on this thing here in the last build I had it in. So anyways, I'm running 4 Samsung 30Qs in here, and let's rock this thing out, and I'll have a little talk with you guys too. So here's the light on turbo. I think it's turbo. Let's try. Yep, that's turbo. This thing cranks and it throws as well. And the car's probably going to hate me, and so are the neighbors, but oh well. So anyways, this thing's, it even glows too. I didn't know that. Anyways, it's a neat little build, like playing with it. Gives me a good light output. It's got, mega runtime because of the 4 batteries inside there. But let's give it a shot out here again. Boom. Nice and bright. Reaches out there pretty good. Give the old turn. You guys think this should step down in a second or two. And it's not stepping down, which is pretty amazing. But yeah, once it heats up, it wants to step down. We'll go out this way. Give it the old crank. Double tap that again just to make sure. Oh, there you go. It stepped down. So it'll step down after about 30 seconds, if that. We'll walk this way and have a little talk with you guys. Like I said, I was out here playing with this light, and I thought to myself, like, listen, I gotta start building lights again. Had a good time doing it. It was fun. A lot of people liked the lights I built, so decided to bring back the YouTube channel, be more active on it, and start sharing my builds with you guys. Also doing other reviews of other manufacturers' lights and stuff like that. So by doing that, I have no content right now because I have a bunch of lights to review, but I have no content on them yet. I have a couple more lights still on its way here for me to review. So what I want to do is share with you guys the builds I did over the years. Over the years when I did builds, I would do a Facebook post for the builds and for the customers that I did the builds for. And I would share them on Facebook, do a nice little video of the output and stuff like that. So I'm going to start off with sharing those builds with you guys. And since there's no content right now, I'm going to do that. So sharing those builds with you guys to like get some content built up, and then yeah. But anyways, I'm going to attach a video on here of a light I built for a customer. It was an S2 Plus. He wanted triple LEDs in it, but he wanted something different than the norm, I guess you can say, different than the normal LEDs you put in a light to play with. So yeah, I did the build for him, and it was quite crazy. Probably one of the craziest builds I've done for jaw-dropping reaction, I guess you can say, to it. There you go, cell phone tower again. Nice and tall. This thing reached out there pretty good. 125 yards to the top of that. But yeah, anyways, that light will kick out some insane light. Now in the video of this, I had to download all the videos I did for Facebook. I had to download them off of Facebook back onto my phone because I had no files of those builds anymore. So the grain, yeah, there's gonna be grain in the actual video itself because I had to download it, so it kind of, you know, got compressed down even more, downloading it, stuff like that. So, but you guys can still see the output. Everything looks kind of the way it's supposed to look on the output wise for the light and the lights that you guys are gonna be seeing in other videos. Anyways, in that video, I'm going to be talking for about a minute or two. Please stay with that so you guys can know exactly what I'm talking about and explaining about the light itself. It makes me laugh now because it's actually that insane to where you guys will be like, what the heck am I looking at? Yeah, it's that big of a jaw dropper, I guess you can say. So stay tuned. Please pay attention to the lead part of it so you guys know what the build is all about, and let me know what you guys think at the very end of the video. Leave a comment of that insane build. So here it comes. All right, guys, I got a little something special to share with you guys. Recently I had a customer order obviously a custom light, but this is a special custom light. This thing is one of those wow factor lights. Like as soon as you turn it on, somebody's gonna go, like their jaw's gonna drop, like, what the heck am I looking at right now, kind of thing. It's very bright for, let's just say it's very bright for what it is. Okay, it is built on a Convoy S2 Plus. It is a triple setup, and this thing is insanely bright, especially indoors. Outdoors, it has more room to spread out. There's less, obviously less white walls and stuff like that for it to bounce off and just intensify like crazy. So when it's outside, it'll spread more, and I mean it's still deadly bright outside. It's just not as bright as it is indoors. Again, so this is a special custom light. All right, I'm going to show you guys. This thing it's going to hurt my eyes as soon as I turn it on because it's insane. So here we go. This thing is absolutely nuts. I mean, it takes a minute for your eyes to adjust, and I mean they don't fully adjust, but they'll adjust enough to where you can keep them open without having to squint so much. But I'll turn it on again. As you can tell, this is a red tint, and this is a ridiculously crazy red tint. Now my daughter's little high chair right there, looks like that thing's on fire just from the hot spot pointing at it. It is nuts. So again, I'll turn it on. I'll turn it on, and boom, jaw drop. Everybody's gonna be like, what the heck? How in the, yeah. Here we go. I mean, this is a red host too, and you can't even see it because it doesn't want to focus at all. It's just everything in this whole room is just red now, except for obviously the TV screen. But even me pointing like, look at that hot spot. That is bright in the corner right there. That is nuts. It's insane. Hot spot in the center. Oh, it's washed it right out. Bring it back up again so you can see it. Boom. The hot spot is actually right now looks kind of an orangish red. I was just getting hot in the video, but it's actually a nice, I guess you can say, stoplight or emergency vehicle red, basically, with a slight orange tint to it because I'm cranking these things as much as they can push. So the more you crank these LEDs, the more white ambient light comes out in the tint itself. So if I were to, let me see if I can turn it down a little bit. So you guys can't see it, but I can see it. It's a darker red right now, right there. And I just keep turning it up and turning it up, and then once more is max. It's just insane. This is me bouncing it off the table, pointing it straight down. Like, this is just, it's freaking crazy. And it does get warm like any triple does, especially this guy, because it lives up to its color for sure. Scorching red, fire red. That thing gets nice and warm. Takes about 30 seconds. Got the timer set for 15 seconds, so it'll slowly drop itself down. But it's an insane light, and just thought I'd like to share it with you guys, so you guys can see the awe factor that this thing produces, basically. So until the next build, peace.